Thank you all so much for having us out tonight. Imagine a world where surgeons can make patient-specific implants in a matter of hours, or dentists can make dentures while you wait in full color. Imagine that teachers can teach with full color models in their classes, and manufacturers can prototype in weeks instead of years. That world is here. The next industrial revolution is here with additive. But why are these things not taking place? Additive manufacturing is complicated. It's a new technology. Right now, in order to put a lab in your business, you have to have a printer vendor. You have to have a software vendor. There's so many different choices, it's really hard to know where to begin. So that's where Complet3D can help. We are an all-in-one solution. We have proprietary processes and software that make preventative maintenance seamless. We help you choose the right materials, develop a business case for additive in your business. We make it easy. So what do? We help you select the right printer and the right materials for your application. We provide training classes. We do preventative service and maintenance. You wouldn't buy a coffee maker or an actual paper printer for your office without a maintenance tech, right? And we also help our clients get funding if they can't afford their lab. We had a SOAR region teacher come to us, and she was almost in tears because she couldn't afford printers for her lab, and so we helped her write a grant, and now she's able to have a 3D printing lab. So who are our customers? The 3D printing industry is $1.5 billion in the United States. It's a huge industry. Where do you start when you can make literally anything? We see healthcare being a fundamental starting point. If a surgeon has a pre-surgical model, there's a 96% chance of a better outcome. If you were having brain surgery tomorrow, wouldn't you want the best outcome possible? The surgeon can practice before they do surgery on you. For education, there's so many studies that kids learn better when they have models. And for manufacturers, the Department of Defense is able to prototype safety equipment in 6 months instead of 6 years for a couple particular models. So for manufacturing, the Bluegrass Army Depot is one of our customers. For education, we're working with 18 school districts in Kentucky. And for healthcare, we're working with the University of Kentucky College of Medicine. So who else is doing this? Not too many people. Most of our competitors really focus on virtual support and not the in-person support. Imagine trying to fix your car through a Zoom call. Eric and I started another business before this one and realized that this really needed to occur because we were trying to fix our printers and using YouTube. It was miserable. So, the manufacturers have a huge gap here where they're just giving people machines and saying, here you go, enjoy. So what makes us stand out? Why can't manufacturers just do this themselves, right? So we have proprietary processes and software, preventative maintenance schedules and data that allow us to set these up. We sell all major brands. So right now, if you want to implement metal printing and thermoplastic, you have to go to 2 separate vendors. We can provide all of that to you through one vendor, which is, if you're running a large institution, dealing with separate vendors is very arduous. And we have AI solutions that we are going to be able to have intellectual property on that allow surgeons to make these 3D models in a matter of hours instead of days. Right now, the software is very slow, and AI is really going to speed it up. It's very exciting. And fundamentally, we're on a mission to get additive into the hands of the people that need it most. So our core value is, unmatched customer service. So it's great to be on a mission, but how are we going to make money? Our margins are not great on products, just 20 to 40%, because we are a reseller or distributor. But our software and services have great margin. Last year, we did about $180,000 in revenue. But this year we've already done $230,000 year to date, and we just had another purchase order come in that puts us over $250,000. We have more than $1 million in contracts in progress, and that's UK Healthcare, Bluegrass Army Depot, several school districts locally. We're very excited about those possibilities. We are raising $250,000 Series A as debt, which will get us to $4 million in revenue and hopefully 10 to 15 jobs. And these will be high-paying jobs, not minimum wage jobs. They'll be six-figure jobs. So how did we get here? Eric and I began our 3D printing journey during the pandemic. We are former coal miners who lost our jobs in 2013, have been just trying to figure out our place in the world. But we realized that during the pandemic, we could print PPE and save people's lives from our home. We made more than 4,000 pieces of equipment, and we donated it to every state in the United States. It was incredible. And we knew that we had to go on this journey and help other people. We have a great group of mentors. April is our amazing marketing director who couldn't be here because she had another pitch competition, so shout out to April if you're watching online. And since this slide, we've added mentors on our board from Toyota and Johnson & Johnson. So we're very excited about a partnership with them. So we need connections to customers, mentorship, and if you want to apply to work for us, go to our website and put in an application. We're going to hire 5 people this year, so you can 3D print for a living. And so, why us? We're going to create jobs. We want Kentucky to be a medical innovation hub, and we're helping save lives and make healthcare more accessible. So thank you all so much for your time this evening. It's been a privilege, and go to our website if you want to learn more. Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation. I was just curious, do you have a patent on your product?
On the software, yeah, we are working on that. Yes, we will eventually, but.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. What is your biggest financial need today? What do you need your financial for?
We are opening a storefront on the University of Kentucky's campus, and we would like to open one in Eastern Kentucky as well. We have a small, presence in Corbin right now, so we want to open one in Eastern Kentucky. We also need the money to finance some of the big orders that we have coming in. So, we have to, pay for the printers up front, and then they pay us, and so that as well. Yeah.
I'm curious, in your competitive landscape, you identified what appeared to be very few competitors who don't have nearly the number of capabilities that you have. Why do you think that is? Are you that early into the marketplace, or what is it that you see that they don't see?
It's a really early market, and we work very closely with the 3D printing manufacturers, and so we've asked them that same question because, we had a cremation urn business where we were using additive to make those urns, and we couldn't get help. And so, I think they're in a downturn, and so they've had to lay off a bunch of people. I don't think they're really in a position to hire these maintenance staff at the moment. It's kind of the nature of the economy right now.
And then finally, the $10,000, how will you use that funding, should you be the winner?
We are hoping to bring on another technician. So we're really excited.